Hello friends, good evening. I hope you all are doing well. So in this session, we are going to discuss regarding a very serious concept which is related to the establishment of bad banks. So let us begin. Bad banks doesn't mean that a bank is bad. So in many of the countries, bad banks have been established, but in India, it has not yet been established. So it is a long pending proposal that bad banks have to be established. So let us try to understand this concept. Bad banks. So before understanding this concept of bad banks, we have to understand what is asset reconstruction companies. So these are the companies that are enacted, that are established through some act, and we will understand what is this company and what is the purpose of this company. Now before understanding the concept of ARC, we have to understand the concept of non-performing assets. Many a times we see this term NPS, right? That stands for non-performing assets. So before we understand the concept of non-performing assets, we have to understand how does a bank function. So it is very important how does a bank function, and then we will be able to understand what is NPA, ARC, and then bad banks. So we know in India we have one apex bank at the highest level, and that is RBI. It stands for Reserve Bank of India, and all other banks in India, either it may be private bank, commercial bank, or any other bank, all those banks that are controlled by RBI in India. Now what is the main purpose, what is the main function of banks? To provide loans, right? That is the main function of bank, to provide loan and to provide financial support to people, companies, businessmen. So right, now we have to understand how does a bank functions. Yeah, so bank, what does it do is it takes the money from the people in the form of deposits. So many of the individuals, if they want to save the money, where do they save? They save in the bank, right? Almost most of them might be having savings account. So individuals, organizations, business people, they do deposit in the bank. So it may be either current account or saving account. Now what does bank do with this money? So bank to get profit out of these deposits, so it provides loan to the people like car loan, home loans, business loans. So by providing car loans, home loans, and many other loans to the people, banks generate profit, right? So with the help of profit, what does bank do? Obviously it has like staff, so it has to pay salaries to the staff, electricity bill, and other maintenance charges. So apart from all this, whatever the money that is left with the banks, they again give to people in the form of loans. So this is how bank really works. Now when a bank provides loan to some person, generally what is expected? That person has to repay bank the money to the bank, right, along with the interest. So along with the principal amount and the interest, he has to repay the amount back to the bank. Then only it can generate profit, right? But what is happening is many of the people, they take the loans from the bank, but they are not repaying it back. The reason may be anything, either they may not generate profits, or the reason may be anything, but they are not able to pay the money back to the bank. So now this is creating huge pressure on the banks. If it is not getting money, interest and principal amount from the people who has took the loans, then how does the bank generate profit, right? And if bank are not generating profits, how will it give money back to the individuals who have deposited in their accounts? So this is creating huge pressure on many of the banks, and large number of banks, they are facing this problem of NPA, non-performing assets. So a non-performing asset, it is a loan or advance for which the principal or interest payment remained overdue for a period of 90 days. So if you take a loan from the bank and if you are not able to repay back to the bank within a period of 90 days, then you will be declared as defaulter. And once you are declared as defaulter, then it is very difficult to get the loan from the bank, right? So NPA stands like it is the loan which is remained overdue for a period of 90 days. Now what is the solution for this? Because banks are undergoing huge pressure, And see, the main function of the bank is to provide loans to the people and not selling of collaterals. See, while giving the loans, obviously what does bank do? It takes collateral security. Collateral means it, before giving the loans, bank asks people to provide some security. So that is called collateral. So the purpose of bank is to provide the loans and not to keep on selling the assets if the people defaults, right? So in order to resolve this problem, a particular body, a certain body has been created through SARFAESI Act. So let us understand what is this SARFAESI Act of 2002. SARFAESI stands for Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Security Interest, and this has enacted in December 2002, which provides a legal basis for setting up of ARCs in India. So asset reconstruction companies, it is a certain body that has been created through this act. Now what is the function of ARC is, whoever defaults loan, that is we call as bad loan. So what does this ARC company does is, it takes the bad loan from the bank and it takes the responsibility. So that bank can concentrate on its own business. So SARFAESI Act, it helps reconstruction of bad loans, it helps the reconstruction of bad assets without the intervention of courts. So generally when we go to the courts, it takes very long time for its judgment, right? So SARFAESI Act helps in reconstruction of bad assets without the intervention of the court. So it means this company itself, it takes a whole responsibility of buying the bad loans from the bank at a negotiable price. It means there is an agreement between bank and this ARC company, that ARC company will buy the bad loans from the bank so that bank can concentrate on its own business. So but now here the question is, from where does the ARC gets revenue? Just now we saw that this company, they provide revenue, like it gives the money to the bank and it buys the bad loans. But from where does this ARC gets the revenue? That is the question. So regarding funds, an ARC may issue bonds and debentures. So by issuing bonds and debentures, it generates the revenue. But here the chief and perhaps a unique source of fund for the ARC is the issue of security receipts. So what does this company does is, it issues a security receipts. A security receipt is a receipt or other security issued by a reconstruction company, that is ARC company. To whom does it issues? It issues to any qualified institutional buyer for a particular scheme. So in this way it generates revenue. So here the security receipts that is given to the holder, that gives the holder a right, title and interest in the financial assets that is bought by ARC. So I hope you understood this concept of ARC. What does the main purpose of this company is? To buy the bad loans from the bank. So this is the main issue. But now let us see what is the performance of this ARC. Yeah, performance of ARC. What happened was, at the initial stage it performed very well. During 2013 and 14, because of multiple positive factors, the reconstruction business was booming as ARCs brought large quantities of bad assets from the banks. So it means, we know the responsibility of ARC is to buy the bad assets, right? At least 75% of the bad assets they have to clear. But what happened after 2014 was the performance got declined. The performance of ARC, they were not performing well. They were not able to collect the money from the people. They were not able to sell the assets of the people. So the performance of ARC in settling the non-performing assets became below par. So because of this reason, there was a demand for the establishment of bad banks. So yeah. Now what does bad bank mean? It doesn't, as I told you, it doesn't mean that a bank is bad, but here the main purpose of this bank is to purchase the bad loans from the bank. So bad banks are set up to buy the bad loans and other liquidity holdings of another financial institution. So by transferring such assets to the bad bank, the original institution may clear its balance sheet. It means, now here bad banks, they are going to take the responsibility of ARCs, because we saw ARCs, they were not performing well. So now the demand is to establish bad banks. So I hope you understood the concepts clearly, like what is bad bank, what is non-performing asset, how does a bank function, and finally what is bad bank. So this is all for the day, and to watch my please to watch my previous videos which is on GDP, what is the reason for decline of GDP, and also premature retirement of government officers. And if you like my video, then please put your thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you will be notified at the earliest. Thank you so much.